All right, welcome. Today we are totally ditching the textbooks. We're going to dive into the real-world communication skills you actually need to get by in China. This isn't about memorizing flashcards, it's about mastering the actual art of conversation. So, you've probably got ni hao down, right? But let me ask you, is that really enough? You're about to find out that single phrase is just the very beginning, the first key to a much deeper, more interesting world. So, in this explainer, we're giving you the keys to go way beyond just being a tourist. We're talking essential phrases, crucial cultural insights, and the kind of street smarts you need to make real, genuine connections with people. Okay, let's jump right in. You know, first impressions are everything. And in China, even something as simple as hello can say a whole lot about you and how much you understand the culture. See, there's not just one hello. Ni hao is your everyday go-to greeting for people your age, for peers. But, and this is important, if you're talking to an elder or maybe your boss, switching to nin hao shows a level of respect that, trust me, will not go unnoticed. Think of these 4 phrases as your absolute best friends, your communication survival kit. Seriously, never ever be afraid to say, 我听不懂, I don't understand. It's not a sign of weakness, it shows you're actually trying to engage, and that's what really counts. Okay, so you've got the greetings and the basic toolkit. Now, let's put it to the test, where the rubber meets the road, in a situation you are guaranteed to find yourself in, a bustling Chinese market. So picture this, you're in a crazy, vibrant market. The sounds, the smells, it's all happening. You spot the perfect thing to take home. But wait, there's no price tag. Don't freak out, this is normal. Bargaining is often expected, and honestly, it can be a really fun part of the whole experience. Haggling, it's kind of like a friendly dance. You start by politely asking the price. Then you come back with a counteroffer. And hey, don't be afraid to pull out the classic walk-away move. It's a key tactic. If they call you back, you know you're getting close. It's all about that polite, friendly persistence. All right, moving past just buying stuff, if you really want to connect with people, you have to understand the unwritten social rules. So let's get into some of the most important cultural concepts you'll encounter. Okay, we have to talk about mianzi, or face. This concept is huge, it's fundamental, it's not about ego. Think of it as a mix of honor, reputation, and social dignity. It's about making sure everyone in an interaction feels respected. It's a core part of the social fabric. So what does this look like in real life? Well, pointing out someone's mistake in front of everyone, that's a classic way to make them lose face, a major social foul. On the flip side, you can give face by paying someone a sincere compliment or helping them out of an awkward spot. It's all about keeping the group harmony. Now, this idea of face ties directly into how you should handle compliments. In many Western cultures, the standard reply is a simple thank you, but in China, it's a bit more of a delicate dance. So if someone says your Mandarin is great, instead of just saying thanks, the culturally savvy response is nali nali. It literally means where, but it's really a humble way of saying, stop, you're too kind. It shows humility and is a fantastic way to show you get the culture. Oh, you've probably seen this one. You're out at a restaurant, the bill comes, and suddenly everyone is lunging for it. It looks like a fight, but it's not. It's a ritual. It's all about showing generosity and respect for everyone at the table. The act of offering to pay is the point. Of course, China isn't one single place. It's incredibly diverse. So let's zoom in a bit on a couple of really specific experiences. Navigating your identity, particularly as a Black foreigner, and then we'll jump over and explore one of China's most futuristic cities. Now, if you're a Black person traveling in China, you might get some very, very direct questions, like this one about your hair. And look, it can be jarring, but it's almost always coming from a place of genuine curiosity, not malice. For many people, it's just something they've never seen up close before. Having a few of these responses ready to go can make all the difference. You can be simple and direct. You can offer a little explanation. You can even deflect with a compliment of your own. The goal is to feel in control and respond in a way that feels right for you. Okay, let's completely change gears and head south to Shenzhen. This city is basically China's Silicon Valley. It's this incredible engine of innovation. And the craziest part? Just 40 years ago, it was a tiny fishing village. That insane speed has created this palpable vibe of ambition and change that you can feel everywhere. And Shenzhen isn't just one big city. It's a collection of districts, each with its own personality. Nanshan is the tech heart, where you'll find giants like Tencent. Fujian is the super modern, bustling financial center. Luohu feels a bit more traditional,
right on the border with Hong Kong. And Yantian is where you find the massive port and some beautiful coastline.
You know, just as important as a good first impression is a good last impression. Knowing how to end a conversation gracefully is a key skill. It keeps things positive and, you guessed it, maintains face for everybody.
You never want to be abrupt and just vanish. A simple warm phrase like, "I've got to run, but let's chat again soon," is the perfect way to signal you need to leave without being rude. And here's the final pro move. Always, always try to leave on a high note. A warm wish like this one, "May everything go smoothly for you," is just a fantastic way to build good feelings and leave a really wonderful lasting impression. Okay, quick bonus round. Chinese internet slang. Language is always moving, right? You'll hear things like YYDS, which is their version of GOAT, greatest of all time, or Tengping, lying flat, which is this whole cultural movement about rejecting the 9-to-5 grind. It's a really cool window into modern culture. So look, at the end of the day, the language is the key that opens the door, but it's understanding the culture that gives you the map to actually find your way around. With these street smarts, you're not just a tourist anymore. You're ready to explore. So what are you waiting for?